We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 5 of season 2 of Hitman. This time we're into Whittleton Creek, which is quite an interesting mission. It breaks from the usual sort of feel of a Hitman game. We've got 2 targets to go after, Janus and Nolan Cassidy, but we've also got to find evidence around the map. So this time I'm going to go with the remote micro taser just because it makes for quite a fun kill at the start for Nolan Cassidy. But other than that, we've gone for the lockpick and our gun.
Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former Constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
So as I say, it's a bit of a different level, this one, where you have to gather the evidence. But first what we're going to do, watch the cutscene and the intro video. So we're going to run straight ahead. Make sure you're sprinting here, because what we're going to do is we're going to get Nolan straight away. He's going to come out of this door and he will see that he's got mail. So we're going to put the micro taser in here and we're going to detonate it. Make sure you detonate it. And what he'll do, that question mark isn't for you. That question mark is because he's got a little red flag on his mailbox. What he will now do is check the mail. And that will be him done. I'll probably do another run of this with the coins, just so we can do a different route, because obviously if you haven't unlocked the micro taser you can't do that, but there are more than one way to electrocute him.
Nolan, Cassidy is down.
So once he's down, you don't have to wait around and watch it, it's just quite amusing to watch it. We're going to run west along the top end of the map, past the donut cake truck, and what we're going to do now is we are going to go and get some poison, some lethal poison. Obviously, if you've already got that and you don't want to do the micro taser, you could take it from the start, but it's very easy to get in. So we're going to jump over this fence, go down these stairs, and we're going to lockpick this door. Quite a straightforward one. Very dark, but as soon as you go through these flaps, go to your left and grab the lethal pills. In this room there's also the emetic pills, so if you wanted to do a drown kill on one of them, they're available in that room as well. Jump back over the fence, and what we're going to do is head west again. And we're going to go around the front of these houses. So this house directly in front of us is where Janus is. And if you climb up the guttering to the left, you get spotted. But if you climb up this one, you don't, because you're not in a hostile or trespassing environment right now. Straight through this window and use your instinct to look at this guard. When he looks away, we're going to go through this first door and straight to our right. So he's looking away, straight through here. Check your instinct again. This guard should be just about to move through these doors, straight ahead. And we're going to poison his mask, his oxygen tank. And that's both the kills taken care of. We're going to go back out the way we came. If you've timed it right, you shouldn't need to use your instinct to check where they are, but just double check. Through this door and left, out through this window, and we're going to jump down off this roof. Next, we're going to start looking for the evidence. So don't lockpick that gate on the brown one, because people might see you, and also if you open it at the wrong time, this guard that's ahead of us might see us. Due to his placement, I'm going to hide in these bushes and wait for him to move in front of me and subdue him. And that also helps with us getting out afterwards. So we'll wait for him to get to his marker, he'll turn around conveniently, we'll knock him out and we'll drag him into the bushes. You can pick up the Janus house key there as well, which helps us get in below. Obviously you've got the lockpick already, it doesn't matter. Make sure you pick up the gun so no other guards find it. And we're going to jump down here and unlock this door. In this room is where the first bit of evidence is. So we're going to loop round to the left. Be wary of this guard, but you should be able to make that move without him spotting you. If not, just wait for him to do his rotation again. We're going to subdue the guard. We don't need to hide him because nobody else comes down here. And we're going to go switch to our silence pistol and shoot the cameras out. Turn around and run around to the back of this room and pick up this picture frame. So that's clue number one. The next two are located really close to each other, and the last one is right by the exit, so it's even easier. Run up the stairs. This time you can exit through this gate because you don't have to lockpick it, you can go straight out. What we're going to do now is retrace our steps. And the reason I do it in this order is there's a lot of time that's going to elapse between you putting the poison in Janus's air tank and him actually breathing it in. So what this does, we've got the first clue. We're going after the next two clues, and there's Janus gone, and it also leads us right next to an exit. So whilst you do, you could do the clues and the evidence first because they're right next to Cassidy's house. I just like this route because it feels like you're not waiting around as much. So we're back outside Cassidy's house, and what we're going to do is head over to the van where the house where the bug swat van is. Wait for the guy at the front, the exterminator, to move, because we're going to jump this fence. As soon as he's turned around, straight over the fence, and we're into the garden here. Use your instinct to see where the guy is in this one. More often than not, he'll be in his hut, or if not, he'll be just down to the right here, and you can subdue him easily. Here he is, he's in this hut, so what we're going to do is go to the wheelbarrow that's just past this bike, pick up the fire extinguisher. I'm going to wing it at his head and just knock him out.
Today.
Climb through the window, and if we grab these clues, these documents here, and grab the spade, you don't need to worry about the body because he's only knocked out and nobody will find him anyway. And we're going to go round to the right into these reeds. Find this birdhouse, then just look around on the floor and you should see a marker come up for dig. Hold down Y and pick up the cigar box that you find here. Another thing you can do, if you don't want to get the poison pills, you can actually find a poisonous frog in these reeds and you can use that to poison Janus, but I just find the pills a lot easier to pick up. So we're going to go down here, over the bridge, and exit the mission. Nice straightforward mission, really quite happy with the flow of it all, and just it's quite straightforward really. It's annoying at first when you have to find the clues and stuff, but as soon as you get a rhythm going and you get a plan like this together, it's very easy to get it done and get out. My personal best time, 5 minutes 55, 685th in the world. Pretty happy with that. A lot of the scores that are above me will be like speedrunners and alternate starting positions and things like that, so not too worried about that. But yeah, Whittleton Creek done. That's another Silent Assassin suit only done. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll roll the cutscene and we'll see you next time.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes, found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Odd choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.